He said, hey, he ain't lying about these 2 weeks.
I'll pass.
They'll charge and sub pack and never all them pictures.
I think he can have that right in the third spot.
Call me out on
right.
He 11 years. He 11 years in. Yeah, I got.
What he say? He got what? He accused you of something?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
You need him to win.
What did he say?
What is that, the AFC West?
Yeah, he broadcast. But Kevin Brady said, I don't know why. I must need to leave and come back.
You making another run, Lerod? Lerod said he Man, look, Lerod, if you can come out of this 5-game, well, not 5, that 3-game, the Browns, Chargers, and Broncos, if you can win one of them, you straight. You should beat the Chargers, though.
Fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Well, there you go. You hold people to like 10 points a game, you can win.
They'll run on first down. Oliver. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
They run. It's Oliver. And an alley to run.
Hey, man, y'all got it. You got it, Lerod, man.
That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
I believe you can pull out 9 games.
What went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game.
Oh, you in the AFC now? I don't care what you do.
Over time, when you do it consistently, it usually translates into.
You do it 0-16. You could go 16-0. It don't matter to me. What? Lerod still owe me because I let him in the playoffs.
Back-to-back good plays have him on.
I beat Donzo because I wanted that 2 seed. I could have prevented all this.
This is Williams, and he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
What's that?
Jones
No, you didn't.
make the tackle. from just shy of midfield. Mahomes, he'll buy some time right. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28.
Nice methodical.
Nobody expects you to be in the one spot.
In the field goal range, they're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field, but at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. On first down, it's Oliver. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They go play action. Now Mahomes flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Let's get it together, defense. That's 7. Let's go. 54.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 13-yard line.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. On the run, it's Oliver. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. They run it here with Oliver. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
Yeah.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
I got another swoop. He had checked his he came in the part of me was in the plays. You know, he said, well, let me check my team.
Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10
and,
at their own 21.
He had to call him back to the strong safety. I got
First
that
good for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
Go back to
he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54.
yeah.
Check 37.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Get with Hellcat.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I'm going to put a message. I'm going to put a message in here. Start week 3.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of the strike?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch your breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
That you get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There's a Hashim. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10.
I can sit down those pictures. All the pictures I sent today. And, yeah. Had a running back in the fullback spot. Sitting in the party,
the Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It would be ideal.
I'm watching that again. Yeah, and because ASAP beat him, and I don't know why him and Skin Dog.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I think you beat him by 10.
Now we give right side. It's Oliver. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
He came back and tied it up at
17-17. Gingerly down there. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
Sure, I had so it kind of gave me a little head and that been talking about I don't know why he been Skin Dog thought that.
Defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys changing them on 3rd. They go
that I moved into different teams that I was going to keep
escaping the pressure
teams that they moved
he's going to throw deep right side.
To whatever they were, 95 to 99. They might as well stay on the same team.
Fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they just
downgraded.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this turns into a mess as it's intercepted.
But then they talk about they can play for different teams, They don't care what
that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Check. Here we go, 46. I'm here all day. Check 99. We're going to 53. Sponge. No, 26.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And an alley to run. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
No, he's going to be 0-2-2. Yeah. Had the momentum, went for a fake punt, and gave his man good field position and ran touchdown.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do?
Back on, he got to win on Bellboy. He didn't have, he didn't have his depth chart.
The interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out
about the same amount of
and now here's a deep shot that's complete. A big play there for KC. 42 yards.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams.
Yeah, no.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels.
I don't have him wrong. Maybe I need to be the party and come back. But
defense right now.
I don't have
the offense is on his toes and punching, and there was another first down run right there.
I don't have anybody on mute. I don't know why. Let me be the party, and I'm going to come back.
Watch the twit. Watch the twit.
Attack,
attack!
Operating from the red zone now. Mahomes steps away to his left. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City.
I'm going to leave and come back.
19 yards away. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score.
Oh, I hear him now. Yeah, I hear you now. Yeah. Yeah.
Butker now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Apollo got the score. We didn't have it. We didn't have it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
We are.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna downgrade this team. No. Yeah.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Hey, there it is. Hey, bro. Hey, bro, jumped on that shit. Yeah, but I'm
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool.
On second down, it's Pollard. And some room to maneuver. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big play here for the Cowboys. Give him 53 yards on the ground.
You better mute the runs. The run going to have his ass lose.
Through one quarter, 14-7
you're right
our score.
when I read what you said. Yeah. Because I got
a real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Yeah.
From the shotgun again.
All you got to do is read. All you got to do is read the title. That's all you got to do is read.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
He'll be a message. He'll be a message in the morning. If I wake up
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Friday, but it'll be before week 3. Because,
Elliott running right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it first and goal.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion.
Yeah, you can,
Check nickel.
yeah.
Now here's Pollard, and he'll get in.
Hell can't beat Stu.
Cowboys.
Hell can't beat Stu. Stu never been on 2 stars.
His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year.
Yeah,
They are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point right down the middle.
Intercepted in his zone late for him to even down there to go to the lead.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
We have his end that jumpers at 99. Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't close as it looked.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Well, LeBron have a chance to be at 0-3. 1-4, like we were talking about, either 0-5.
Yellow.
He'll be the second Super Bowl winner that didn't make the playoffs.
This defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
Yeah.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
The Chiefs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Throwing now is Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
You better did miss him. I don't know if you paid attention to the wind.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
I know I didn't say skate, but I said something about make it easy, make it easy on somebody going to the playoffs. It's something like that in the chat.
They'll run on first down. It's Williams. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
All you got to do is scroll out, or anybody. All they got to do is scroll up and read it.
On 2nd down now, it's Williams. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
He said something.
The offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. Now here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
We changed the how we always, the first season, the second season, we always do the update. We always get the updated roster. So he was saying that his team wasn't the same since that.
On first down, Williams. And able to work his way down to the 16. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards and first down, that fits the bill.
School said good game. Got on that damn 2K.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
He typed it back. Said good game.
Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
I told him that whoever was going to get the win out of him and back on it, was going to get the division loss. So, yeah, man, got the win. And then they both lose just like everybody else that stuff.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We take a step forward, all the games we played, and now here it is, like we taking 5 steps back.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
And already, he ain't lying. And so that, what I thought about was that they're down, take it.
They'll try and run. This is Williams.
Make a dumb franchise.
From the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Well, and then what they don't know, if they had upgrades,
Collins now the lone man in the backfield, 2nd and goal.
I just didn't downgrade and say,
he's going to get it right.
I gave him.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice.
Yeah.
But I often think that second down is a time you go play action, throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Flushed out right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Mecole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Yeah.
So he scrambled right and was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
I guarantee you,
As you know, in this game, sometimes you have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys down the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Yeah. No,
the Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Derek Nolly makes the tackle.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
First down run with Elliott going to go for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Call it a 3-yard gain. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Watch out.
And then, like I always have said, somebody suggests something, if it benefits the group, we'll do it.
46.
And so,
Check over 154. Why 26.
Prescott from the gun. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Watch QB drop. Kill. He's coming. Double up. 22, check, cover. 22, check, cover.
yeah.
26.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
That's great.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Mahomes going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back.
Just like that. Check 55 to Mike.
Now Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go out of bounds. Gigantic loss. Kept retreating. Steps out. That goes down as a sack and a big loss of yardage.
So what happened when you tied the score with ASAP and you had the momentum?
Mahomes in the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Why you didn't do quarterback the same?
3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
That bounce off his helmet and...
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. There we go. Kill. 26. 26.
What?
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Check three. Check 3. Go to 54.
To the penalty, it's Elliott. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And his kick is right there. It's good. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Check 3. They were going to 53. They were going to 54. Why in?
Again, it's Elliott. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Say. Going to 54. Going to 54. Why in? 26.
They'll run on first down. Pollard. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 34-yard line.
Check 53 is Mike. So we got man. Rush in. We're going to 54. Why in?
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Check 3. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. This is caught at the 20. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. It's a big play for the Cowboys on 3rd. 47 yards.
What did he do?
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well,
Boy, you put that whooping on goddamn finesse on
scrimmage.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go.
I've never seen you play like that. I haven't seen you play like that in a while. Since Dead Man beat you. I got to tell Dead Man, you might have got your mojo back. Hey, what playbook was you using? Oh, no, that's not Dead Man.
46.
Dead Man.
26.
Out of the gun.
Dead Man, I'm telling you, would have been impressed with
He's wrapped up. Taken down.
You would have been impressed with Will.
The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
I said he would have been impressed with Will.
Well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to
disrupt it. They
elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines. wins, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back
you must be out. Go in late.
to go out and get that victory.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Will.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy
You must be
where
out
he would have
tomorrow.
been if
Go
he had
ahead
taken a
late.
knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Yeah.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on that last drive, look for a fourth turnover. Good job by their defense, so they held them to 3. With this offense, they've got to be a little bit more careful.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defensive goal at their end.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That was a first down pickup of 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
And then Skeeter already had a slow linebacker.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance. Believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice, get rid of it, live to fight another down.
Mahomes again here on second and 10. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 40.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9. On second and 9, Mahomes flush to his right. This is caught by Robinson. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
But you had those points. But you had those points. You're gonna use those. Until you get in a good point, you can use up 200 points.
On first down, Williams. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
200 points.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow the offensive lineman to get up to the second level.
And so you got, because I asked you which one you want to do first. And what I asked everybody is, like, if somebody had it, like,
Three yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. This is Collins on the toss. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Alex Collins, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And they're able to run it. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25.
He ain't going to even say bye, he lose. That motherfucker be so hot, then he going to be seen.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get. They got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Maybe you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They go to Elliott again. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all, and it leaves them with 3rd and long. And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. On 2nd and 7, Prescott, and that's Elliott, complete. It's a gain of 5, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Cowboys on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Trying to run forward with Pollard. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
4th down and 1.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Oh no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run it again with Williams. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 8. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. What a difference a week makes. 5 interceptions in their last game. Here we are, 4th quarter. He's played mistake-free football.
And I'm sure that we can look back on the past week and say, okay, he spent time in the film room and they worked on his mechanics. Sometimes it's just your team believing in you, your coaching staff believing in you, and you relax and play to your potential. And he's doing that in this game.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Williams. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And that is incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back.
Oh, boy.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? On 2nd down and 4, Prescott. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Leo! Watch twist! Take 4!
On 1st down, it's Elliott. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Kill. Check.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Here's Pollard again. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
He's checking crowd.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott, his first touch.
And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. To throw, it's Mahomes. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
To throw is Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Back to throw. Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Matt Weil now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that time out to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
On 2nd down, Pollard. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out. Yeah,
but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He'll look to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Mahomes to throw. Completes it to Hardman. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. He's back to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the 4th quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
They will definitely feel like that, because when you have a lead in the 4th quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over,
that's
how
a damn
about
shame.
that? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
So for Dallas, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos.
Keep it a go.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Both y'all looking up at 1-1. All of that. I'm gonna let the road. I mean, going for it. 4 of them.
Rest of the game.